This coming Sunday will not be like any other day. It will not arrive gently and it will not pass quietly. It will push you, it will question you, and it will expose you. Many people believe they are strong because they have not been truly tested. They confuse comfort with strength, but comfort hides weakness. This Sunday will strip away that comfort. It will reveal what is real and what is just an illusion you've been holding onto. When pressure comes, the first thing to collapse is the mind of the unprepared. It is not the body that gives up first. It is the mind. You can have all the resources, all the opportunities, all the advantages. But if your mind cannot endure, it will all mean nothing. Endurance is not just about holding on. It is about holding on when everything inside you is screaming to let go. It is about facing the voice that tells you to quit and answering with action, not excuses. This Sunday will demand that from you. You cannot fake endurance. You can pretend to be confident, you can put on a smile, you can hide your fear. But when the storm comes, all pretending disappears. Endurance is revealed in how long you can stay focused when everything tries to break your concentration. It is revealed in whether you take the next step when every muscle in your body tells you it's over. This Sunday will force you into that space where you will either continue moving or collapse into nothing. Most people live avoiding such moments. They stay in routines that never challenge them, that never truly confront their limits. But growth does not live in comfort. This Sunday will drag you out of that comfort, whether you are ready or not. The weak will see this as destruction, but the strong will see it as opportunity. The question is, how will you see it? You will not be judged by your talent this Sunday. You will be judged by your endurance. The ones who survive are not always the fastest, the smartest, or the most gifted. They are the ones who simply refuse to stop. There is a breaking point for everyone, but the strong push that point further every single time they are tested. The weak let the breaking point control them. The strong control the breaking point. You need to understand something very clearly. This Sunday will not care about your excuses. It will not slow down because you are tired. It will not become easier because you feel overwhelmed. It will keep pressing until you either step up or break. And when you feel like you cannot take another step, that is the exact moment when you must take it. That is the doorway to the next level of your life. But most people turn back at that door because it feels too heavy to open. Endurance is not built on motivation. It is built on discipline. Motivation will disappear the moment things get hard. Discipline is what will make you keep going when motivation dies. This Sunday, your discipline will be tested in ways you may not expect. You might face setbacks. You might be pushed into situations that make you question everything. You might even want to walk away from it all. But the ones who stay in the fight, no matter how small the steps, will own the victory at the end. Do not wait for the day to start before preparing yourself. The strong are preparing now. They are already building the mindset to endure. They are strengthening the habits that will carry them through. They understand that when the moment arrives, it is already too late to start getting ready. This Sunday will reward those who have been quietly building their strength long before the storm arrived. And you must decide, will you be one of them? Or will you stand among the ones who collapse early and blame the storm for their weakness? The truth is the storm does not make you weak. It simply reveals the weakness that was already there. If you have been lying to yourself about your strength, this Sunday will expose you. If you have been honest and consistent in your growth, this Sunday will crown you. When the day comes, do not look at the clock. Do not think about how much longer you have to endure. Focus only on the next step, the next breath, the next action. The mind breaks when it looks too far ahead. Stay in the moment and keep moving forward, no matter how small the movement. Even the smallest progress is a sign of strength when the weight is heavy. Remember this, there will be moments this Sunday when you will feel you cannot continue. that is not the signal to stop. That is the signal that you are exactly where you need to be. Every step beyond that feeling is a step the week will never take. Every moment you push through after that is a moment that separates you from the rest. This Sunday will not choose who wins and who loses. You will. Your endurance will. You can either step into the challenge with a mind ready to endure or be carried away by the pressure like so many others. The crown will not be given, it will be earned, and it will only rest on the head of the one who refused to break when the storm came. If you are willing to go through the pain, to face the fear, to endure when it would be easier to stop, then this Sunday will not destroy you, it will transform you. And in that transformation, you will find the strength that was always inside you, waiting for the storm to bring it out. This coming Sunday will not be about comfort. It will not be about waiting for the perfect timing or hoping for the right conditions. It will be about moments, sharp, sudden moments where you will have to decide without hesitation. There will be no room for endless thinking, no time to weigh every option until the opportunity slips away. The ones who act with clarity will rise. The ones who freeze will be left behind. On Sunday, life will place decisions in front of you that will not wait for your approval. They will demand action. And in those moments, the weak will hesitate. They will search for guarantees. They will wait for a sign. They will want to be sure before moving forward. But there is no certainty in a storm. Waiting for certainty is the same as waiting to fail. This Sunday will expose who understands this truth and who still hides behind the excuse of not ready. Yet, every turning point in life is decided by a choice, not a dream, not a wish, not a plan that sits on paper, a choice, a decision you make when the air is heavy, when your heart is racing, when the fear is louder than your courage. And the difference between those who are crowned and those who are broken will come down to how they make that choice. The strong decide with conviction. The weak decide too late. You must prepare yourself now to make those decisions quickly and with strength. That preparation is not about reckless action. It is about knowing your principles so clearly that when the moment comes, you do not need to think, you simply act in alignment with them. On Sunday, hesitation will cost more than failure. Failure can be recovered from. Hesitation will make you lose opportunities you will never see again. There will be moments this Sunday when your mind will want to run in circles. It will want to replay scenarios, imagine the worst outcomes, and search for the perfect solution. But while you are stuck in that loop, the opportunity will pass to someone else. That is the danger of hesitation. It does not feel like losing until you realize the moment is gone forever. The strong know that no decision is perfect. They understand that mistakes are a part of progress. The weak, however, fear making the wrong move so much that they make no move at all. And in doing nothing, they fail without even trying. This Sunday, the ones who will be crowned are not the ones who made every move correctly, but the ones who made the moves when they needed to be made. Think about what it means to stand in front of a moment that could change everything. Your hands shake, your thoughts race, your body resists. The safe option whispers to you. It tells you to step back, to wait for a better time, to protect yourself from the unknown. But growth does not live in safety. Victory is never found by waiting. The only way forward is to step into that uncertainty with full commitment. This Sunday will test how willing you are to do that. It will present you with crossroads that will demand you choose instantly. There will be no time to gather every piece of information, no time to ask for advice, no good time to seek permission. You will either step forward or you will watch the moment disappear. And if you are honest, you already know which choice will make you proud and which will make you regret. Understand these decisions are not just actions, they are declarations of who you are. Every choice you make says something about your strength, your values, your courage. When you decide under pressure, you reveal your true nature. This Sunday will be filled with those revelations. Some will see the truth and be proud. Others will see the truth and wish they had been stronger. Do not let the fear of being wrong hold you back. Being wrong can be fixed. Being still cannot. Regret grows in the soil of inaction. You will carry that weight far longer than the sting of a mistake. On Sunday, the real danger will not be in choosing poorly, it will be in refusing to choose at all. And remember, every big decision feels heavy because it matters. If it didn't matter, it would not scare you. That fear is proof you are standing in front of something important. Use it as fuel, not as a wall. When your chest tightens and your mind screams to run, step forward anyway. That is how the strong separate themselves from the weak. When the day comes, do not waste it thinking about what could go wrong. Instead, think about what will happen if you let the chance pass. Ask yourself if you are willing to watch someone else claim what could have been yours simply because you were too afraid to decide. The crown will not wait for you. It will be given to the one who took the step when the moment called for it. This Sunday will be remembered not by how comfortable it was, but by how clearly it showed who had the courage to decide and who did not. And in that clarity, you will either see yourself rise or see yourself vanish into the crowd. Decide now which one it will be. Decide before Sunday comes, so when the moment arrives, you do not hesitate, you move. Because when this Sunday ends, it will have written a truth about you. Either you were the one who stepped forward without hesitation, or you were the one who stood still and watched your chance disappear. The weak will tell themselves they will be ready next time. The strong will not need a next time. They will have already claimed their crown. This coming Sunday will not care about your comfort. It will not care how much you wish for things to be easy. It will bring pressure, it will bring resistance, and it will bring pain. That pain is not there to punish you. It is there to test you. The truth is, most people never find out how strong they really are because they run the moment things begin to hurt. They tell themselves the pain is a sign to stop, but in reality, it is the sign to keep going. This Sunday will introduce you to the pain barrier. It is the invisible line that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Everyone can move forward when they feel fresh, when the conditions are perfect, when there is no discomfort. But only a few can keep moving when the body is heavy, the mind is screaming, and every step feels impossible. That is the point where most will break. That is also the point where the strong are born. The pain barrier is not just physical, it is mental. It will appear in your thoughts long before it appears in your muscles. You will feel it in the moment you start to doubt yourself. You will hear it in the voice that says, "Why bother? It's too much. You can stop now." That voice will be louder this Sunday than on any normal day. It will tempt you to give up just before the breakthrough. It will try to convince you that stopping is the smart choice. But understand this, the moment you break through that barrier, the entire game changes. Pain has a strange way of making you forget your goals. It narrows your focus until all you can think about is the discomfort in front of you. This Sunday, the ones who rise will not be the ones who avoid that feeling, but the ones who learn to move inside of it. They will not try to escape the pain. They will carry it. They will see it as proof that they are on the right path. The weak will see the pain barrier as the end. They will say, "I can't take any more." The strong will see it as the beginning. They will know that on the other side of that barrier is a version of themselves that cannot be reached any other way. That is the truth about growth. It demands that you push past where you are comfortable. Without that push, you stay the same. When Sunday comes, you must remember that pain does not last forever. It feels endless when you are inside it, but it always passes. What lasts is the strength you gain from not quitting. Every time you push past the pain, you raise your threshold. You make it harder for the next challenge to break you. And the higher your threshold, the more unstoppable you become. Do not misunderstand. Pushing through the pain barrier is not about being reckless or destroying yourself. It is about refusing to let discomfort dictate your limits. It is about realizing that the moment you feel like quitting is often the moment you are closest to the result you want. The weak will walk away at that moment. The strong will take one more step and then another until the barrier falls. The coming Sunday will bring you that exact choice. You will reach the point where you want to slow down, to take it easy, to step back, and that will be the moment that defines you. If you step back, you will remain where you are. If you push through, you will discover that your limits were never real. They were just mental walls you hadn't challenged yet. This is why the crown will only go to the strong, not because they never feel pain, but because they do not let pain make their decisions. They understand that the barrier is there to be broken, not obeyed. They know that every step through discomfort is a step toward mastery. This Sunday will give you that opportunity, but only if you are willing to pay the price in effort, focus, and grit. You must prepare now. Build the mindset that when the pain comes, you will not retreat. Decide ahead of time that quitting is not an option, because once you are in that moment, it will be too late to decide. You will either follow your preparation or you will follow your fear. The strong decide before the test begins. And when the day arrives, do not count the hours, do not measure the distance, do not think about how much longer you have to endure. Focus only on what is directly in front of you. Take the next step, no matter how heavy it feels. Lift your head, even if your body wants to collapse. Keep moving. Every small action you take inside the pain barrier is a declaration that you refuse to be broken. This Sunday, some will be crowned and some will be broken. The difference will not be talent, luck, or opportunity. It will be the willingness to push past the pain when it would have been easier to stop. If you can do that, if you can meet the pain barrier head on and keep, you will not just survive Sunday, you will own it. And from that day forward, every challenge will feel smaller because you will know you have already beaten the barrier that once stood in your way. When it is over, you will look back and realize something powerful. The pain was never the enemy. The real enemy was the part of you that wanted comfort more than growth. And if this Sunday destroys that part of you, then it will not have broken you at all. It will have crowned you. This coming Sunday will not be calm. It will not arrive in order. It will be noise, movement, confusion. There will be too much happening at once. And for most people, that chaos will become their cage. They will get lost in it. They will chase too many things at the same time. They will be pulled in different directions until they break. But there will be a few, very few, who will find clarity in that storm. And those few will rise while the rest scatter. Chaos has a way of exposing your mind. If your thoughts are weak, the chaos will invade them. If your focus is fragile, the chaos will break it. This Sunday, you will see people running in circles, reacting to every little thing, trying to control what cannot be controlled. They will exhaust themselves fighting the storm instead of using it. And while they burn out, the strong will be calm, sharp, and deliberate. The truth is, life will never give you perfect conditions. If you wait for everything to be quiet before you move, you will never move. Chaos is not the enemy. It is the environment in which strength is proven. On Sunday, clarity will not be handed to you. You will have to create it inside yourself. That clarity will come from deciding what matters and cutting away everything else. The weak will try to handle everything at once. They will drown in the weight of 1,000 distractions. The strong will narrow their attention to what truly moves them forward. That is how clarity is built, not by controlling the storm, but by controlling yourself inside it. When Sunday comes, you will face moments where confusion is everywhere. You will hear too many voices. You will feel too many demands. And that is when you must step back, not to quit, but to center yourself. You must ask, what is the single most important thing I need to do right now? And then You must do it with everything you have. The difference between the weak and the strong will be this: the weak will try to win the entire battle at once. The strong will win one moment at a time. The weak will get frustrated that the chaos doesn't stop. The strong will accept that the chaos is permanent and move forward anyway. Clarity in chaos is not about knowing the future. It is about knowing your next step. It is about keeping your vision unshaken when everything else shakes. And on Sunday, there will be many moments designed to make you lose that vision. And you are not the mind. There will be noise meant to distract you, problems meant to slow you, and doubt meant to stop you. If you let those things into your mind, they will control your actions. But if you keep your focus locked, they will pass without touching you. The truth is, chaos feeds on your reaction. The more you panic, the stronger it becomes. The more you chase it, the faster it spins. The ones who remain calm will see openings that others miss. They will act while everyone else is frozen. And that is how they will take the lead. You must train yourself to pause in the middle of the noise, to breathe when the pressure rises, to slow down your mind while the world speeds up around you. That pause is where clarity is born. That pause is where you will remember your purpose and move with precision. This Sunday, the strong will not be the ones who know every answer. They will be the ones who know what not to waste energy on. And you are not the mind. They will not waste their strength fighting battles that don't matter. They will not let emotions pull them into the chaos of others. They will keep their power for the moves that count. Understand this: chaos is not going away, not on Sunday, not in life. If you cannot think clearly inside it, you will be ruled by it. But if you can see through it, you will control the game. When the confusion rises, remind yourself of this: everything loud, everything messy, everything trying to pull you off course is just a distraction from the real mission. Stay with the mission. Stay with the goal. Let the noise happen around you while you stay unshaken. The weak will spend Sunday reacting. The strong will spend Sunday executing. One will be exhausted by the end, the other will be crowned. The difference will not be luck. It will be clarity. And clarity only belongs to those who choose it when the storm is at its loudest. When the day ends and the chaos finally fades, you will ask yourself one question: did I get pulled into the storm, or did I walk through it untouched? If you walked through untouched, you will know why. You stayed focused when others fell apart. You saw the path when others only saw the noise. And that is why you will stand with the crown while the rest are still trying to understand what happened. This coming Sunday will try to blind you. Do not let it. See clearly, act precisely, and do only what matters. That is how you turn chaos into victory. That is how you make Sunday yours. This coming Sunday will not reward emotions. It will not favor those who act on impulse or let their feelings guide every step. It will demand control, complete control over yourself. The weak will let fear, anger, doubt, and excitement push them into decisions they will regret. The strong will let discipline lead, even when emotions are screaming in their ears. That will be the difference between breaking and being crowned. You cannot trust emotions to guide you through a storm. On Sunday, they will rise and fall too quickly. One moment you will feel unstoppable, the next moment you will feel crushed. If you let those shifts dictate your actions, you will be tossed around like a leaf in the wind. Discipline is what holds you steady when the wind tries to throw you off course. The truth is, emotions are not the enemy, but they are not the leader. They can fuel you, but they cannot steer you. If you let them steer, you will crash. This Sunday will bring moments that make you want to react instantly. Something will provoke you. Something will tempt you. Something will make you want to quit. In those moments, the strong will pause, take control, and act according to their plan, not their feelings. Discipline is simple. It is doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. It is showing up even when you are tired, staying focused even when you are distracted, and holding your ground even when the pressure rises. This Sunday will strip away the false confidence of those who only act when they feel ready. The crown will go to those who act because it is time, not because it feels good. When the chaos comes, emotions will tell you to fight the wrong battles. They will convince you to waste energy proving yourself in meaningless ways. They will pull you into arguments, into distractions, into traps. Discipline will keep you out of those traps. It will remind you of your mission. It will tell you when to move and when to stand still. This Sunday, the temptation to give in to emotion will be strong. You might feel the frustration of delays, the sting of setbacks, the fear of uncertainty. The weak will let those feelings control their choices. They will rush, they will panic, they will give up too early. The strong will feel those same emotions but will not obey them. They will stay on course, doing the right thing at the right time, even if it goes against how they feel in the moment. You must understand discipline is built before the test. You cannot wait until Sunday to start practicing it. If you have been letting emotions lead your life, this Sunday will expose that weakness. But if you have been training yourself to stay steady, to think before you move, to stick to your plan, even when it hurts, then Sunday will feel different. It will still be a storm, but you will be the one standing firm in the middle of it. The reason discipline is rare is because it requires you to act against yourself. It requires you to go against the easy choice, against the comfortable choice, against the emotional choice. It demands that you put your purpose above your feelings. That is why so few will be crowned this Sunday, because most will serve their emotions instead of their mission. When the pressure rises, your mind will look for relief. It will want the fastest way out of discomfort. It will push you towards short-term satisfaction at the cost of long-term victory. That is where you must stand guard. That is where you must remember that every moment you give into emotion, you give away control. Every time you stay disciplined, you take control back. On Sunday, the ones who rise will not be the ones who felt the best. They will be the ones who stayed the sharpest, and they will not be driven by how they felt in the moment. They will be driven by what they committed to before the moment began. They will trust the plan they built when their mind was clear, not the urges that hit when the storm arrived. When the day ends, you will look back and see exactly where you either let emotions lead or discipline lead. And that difference will determine everything. If you let emotions take the lead, you will have moved in circles, burned energy, and lost ground. If you let discipline lead, you will have moved forward step by step, no matter how hard the day tried to stop you. This Sunday will not care about your mood. It will not wait for you to feel ready. It will reward those who act with control in the middle of pressure. That is the truth most will ignore until it's too late. But if you prepare now, if you decide that your actions will be based on discipline and not emotion, then when the storm hits, you will not break, you will lead. And when the dust settles, when the noise fades, when the storm is over, the crown will not be on the head of the one who felt the strongest. It will be on the head of the one who stayed disciplined when everyone else let their emotions take over. That is the one the storm will respect. That is the one this Sunday will crown. This coming Sunday is not about who starts the fastest. It is not about who looks the strongest at the beginning. It is about who can still stand when everything is trying to push them down. Endurance will decide everything. The weak will break early. The strong will last until the end. Many will show up ready, full of energy, full of confidence. But as the hours pass, that energy will fade. The excitement will fade. The belief will fade. And when it does, the truth will appear. This Sunday will expose those who rely only on a burst of strength. It will crown those who can keep moving forward long after that first burst is gone. Resilience is not about never feeling pain. It is about walking through it. It is not about pretending the weight is light. It is about carrying it anyway. This Sunday will bring weight, pressure, obstacles, discomfort. The weak will search for a way out, a way to escape, a reason to stop. The strong will search for a way forward, even if it is only one step at a time. You must understand this Sunday will not care about your excuses. It will not care how tired you are, how unfair it feels, how much you think you have already done. It will ask only one question: will you keep going? Every moment will be a chance to answer that question. Some will answer yes once, but when the next wave comes, they will give in. The ones who will be crowned will answer yes again and again until there are no more waves to face. Resilience is a choice, but it is not an easy one. It is choosing to stand when your legs are shaking. It is choosing to breathe slowly when your heart is racing. It is choosing to believe there is still more inside you, even when your mind says you have nothing left. This Sunday will test that choice over and over again. There will be moments when quitting feels almost reasonable, when your mind whispers, "You've done enough," when the thought of comfort becomes louder than the call of victory. That is where most people lose. They don't lose because they couldn't go on. They lose because they convinced themselves it was fine to stop. This Sunday will offer you that comfort, that escape. If you take it, you will break. If you refuse it, you will rise. The strong do not survive Sunday because they never feel weak. They survive because they refuse to surrender to that weakness. They know that storms always end, that pain eventually passes, that pressure cannot last forever, but quitting lasts forever. The crown this Sunday will go to the ones who keep that truth close even when every part of them is begging to forget it. Resilience is built in the moments no one sees. Every time you push a little longer in training, every time you finish what you started even when no one is watching, every time you deny yourself the easy way, you are preparing for this Sunday. When it comes, you will not need to find resilience. You will already have it. You cannot borrow resilience. You cannot fake it. This Sunday will demand proof, and the proof will be in how you respond when nothing is going your way. Will you slow down and stay down, or will you rise again and again until you win? The weak will believe Sunday is about avoiding failure. The strong will know it is about refusing to stay down after it happens. Because it will happen. You will make mistakes. You will face setbacks. You will feel the sting of defeat in small moments. The only thing that will matter is what you do right after. Every trial on Sunday will ask the same thing. Is this enough to stop you? The weak will answer, yes, before the day is over. The strong will answer, no, every single time. And that is why they will still be standing when Sunday ends. Do not think Sunday will be kind. It will not. It will test your patience, your focus, your strength, and your belief in yourself. It will push until it finds the point where you want to give in. And when it finds that point, it will push harder. That is where resilience lives, past the point you thought you could reach. That is where the crown is waiting. When the sun sets on Sunday, there will be two kinds of people, those who were broken and those who proved they could not be broken. Those who surrendered and those who endured. Those who watched the crown go to someone else, and those who earned it by lasting longer than anyone thought possible. This Sunday is not a test of talent. It is a test of spirit. The weak will fall because they believed strength was only about power. The strong will rise because they knew strength was about staying in the fight, no matter how long it lasted. And when the dust settles, when the last challenge is behind you, you will know. If you endured, if you refused to break, this Sunday will have crowned you. Not just as the strongest that day, but as someone who can outlast any storm. Someone who has proven that no matter how hard the next battle is, you will be ready